Thank you for the introduction. Good morning, everyone. I'm Tomoaki ISHIDA, a junior majoring in life sciences at立命館 University. Today, thank you for coming PEP Talks. And today, I'd like to talk about my project. And the theme is self-stress management. This is today's outline. When I feel stresses, I play with them, my pets. And animals, as pets, can assist to ease stresses, and this fact is supported by animal-assisted therapy, AAT. According to Monitor, the technical assistant at Seoul University, the frontal lobe of patients was activated by AAT. Frontal lobe controls the human's emotions, and when the activation is occurred on frontal lobe, we can ease stresses. However, so it was really noisy, isn't it? And according to Sumo Journal, a noise and problem related to pets occupied high degree of any problems among neighbors. So there is fear that AAT causes problems among neighbors. This is a serious problem, I think. So I started my project. And in my project, I usually use answer method to get rid of stresses. And I named the method Tom method from my first name, Tomoaki. Purposes of my project are to generalize the Tom method to a countable method and build the flow of generalization of the Tom method. First of all, I'd like to explain what the Tom method is. When I face problems causing stresses, I divide me into two roles, subjective man and an objective man. A subjective man is emotional and he only says what he wants, while the objective man is calm and he analyzes both problems and surroundings. And I let them discuss my problems and they make solution to my problems. And it will be returned to myself. Finally, I'll cope with my problems. This is outline of Tom method. Tom method is based on cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. According to Packet, CBT represents the significant activation of both parts, those lateral prefrontal cortex and paracampal gyrus. Both parts is control the reaction against the fear. So CBT represents both parts activation, so we can ease stresses by CBT. Please look at this table, which shows some elements of both methods, AAT and the Tom method. Please look at this area. Compared with AAT, the Tom method there is no fear that the Tom method causes problems among neighbors because CBT doesn't require the assistance of animals. So in conclusion, it can be said that the Tom method is more comfortable to use than AAT. From now, I'd like to generalize the Tom method. The key part of Tom method is that the person divides one's own self into two roles, the procedure in this blue circle. This is the same as creating two imaginary friends. According to Moriguchi, the associate professor at Joyce University, imaginary friend is incorporeal existence and it is recognizable to one's own self who has imaginary friend. And there are two types of imaginary friend, to use stuffed toy or to use no item to make imaginary friend. Based on this concept, imaginary friend, I build the flow of generalization of the Tom method. First, assigning a role to stuffed toy. The important step of this step is that people try to become accustomed to assigning a role. Second, training to assigning a role to everything around us, for example, pencil or analyzer. And in this step, people try to become accustomed to dividing one's own self into two roles. And finally, people practice using the Tom method. In this step, people have become accustomed to dividing one's own self into two roles. In conclusion, the TOM method is more comfortable used than AAT for two standpoints, working on the brain and the assistance of animals. And the procedure of generalization is to become accustomed, to train, and to practice. Then people use self-toy, everything around us, and no item, is making two roles inside one's own self in order. This is references. Thank you for listening.